I'm sorry to disappoint you, buddy. I'm drawing and building panels for using in DCS. Mainly for my AH-64 cockpit that I'm building. But I'm also doing other foreign orders for, this one's for a Gazelle hybrid panel. It's got multiple different panels that a guy wants that he can use in VR. But this is me redoing my TDAC and MFD panels for my CPG station. Yeah, there's no air to air here, buddy. None at all. There'll be no fast moving on this stream. This. I'm actually sitting in my pit. You can see the back of the pilot console. And if you look up a little bit, there's the frame. That's the center section. I've got come on, down you come. There's the frame of the pit. So she pulls down in place, but in order to get out through the gap, I've got it on a pivot. Pivot is just there, so you've got the little gas struts and the hinged in underneath. So yeah, it's just everything's in progress, mate. So it's a mess. Nothing works. Well, not nothing, but the panels that I've got. Come on, turn off. There you go. So the panels that I'm building aren't in place. I'm still waiting for some bits to come through. Yeah. So the back seat is the pilot station. Obviously, it's all VR. So I bought some off-the-shelf MFDs from Total Controls, I think it was, for in the back, because I don't need screens. I've also got a keyboard unit from, where did I get that from? Somebody makes the keyboard unit, and you can get it with or without the little LED panel. So mine doesn't have that because I don't need it. I just need the keypad when I'm in VR. And then at the moment I don't have the throttle quadrant in the back. I've got a Thrustmaster Warthog, and I use that for my throttles, or the throttle quadrant. And some of the switches on there I've mapped to the things for the APU and bits and pieces. Eventually, I've bought the plans from AliMech online, and I intend to make a throttle quadrant. I might even make two, put one in the CPG. But I've got all the other panels built. Oh, okay. Not so much. I mean, I'm retired, so I get to play a little bit, and I spend far too much time being distracted. So anything shiny, I'm fucking, oh, squirrel, and I'm playing with things rather than getting into what I should be. But I've got a lot of the stuff done and modelled. You can see here I've got toy fucking M16-203 combo, because I've got this little bracket in the back here to mount said device. But I've got to secure it into the side, so I have to drill it into the side of the cockpit. Bad. Yeah, keeps me off the streets. But I had to make this bracket on the other end with these bloody threaded rods, and I've just put a little piece of wood in the bottom for it to sit on. It's just a matter of juggling that, and I need 4 hands to do it. So when my son is around and available, I'll get him to hold some shit so I'll start dueling and swearing. With my little M4 here, it's a what have I done here? It's almost 1-to-1 scale. That. I intend to. I bought some little servos and shit, so once that's in place, and I've mounted, I'll put it all on brake for sure. I don't know whether you can see, I've got the little label on the gun mount. But once it's in place, I'll put a little servo in there to pull the trigger. So that way, when I'm flying and doing shit, I'll have a rewards thing in the stream, and you can actually pull the fucking trigger. But yeah, all in the future. So